When advertising on YouTube, I know that making an authentic video with a clear call to action is the key to getting results.
Got the city on my own, ready, here I come, winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Like Khaled say, my Mondays feel like Saturdays. I hustle hard like Ace Hood. I'm the CEO, I should play Suge, I should play Pop. All eyes on me, cause I'm the shit. Got you flies on me, my old self up and died on me. Labels lied to me, still I rise, homie. I'm the plug, now the city need me. Games changing like the seasons. They signing for no reason. I'ma make them sell it, so ready, here I go. Throw some color in your hair, show your underwear. Now it's red or blue. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Nipsey told me to invest, get an asset, finna double up. Want some other stuff, how to trouble much. I've been hustling. I'm the game changer. I'm the ringer man. Don't tempt me. David Ruffin, they be bluffing. I've been winning, grinning to the ceiling, screaming what I'm feeling. Every day I tell myself that this a winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along. Winning season, yeah. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come, winning season, yeah. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along, winning season, yeah. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come, winning season, yeah. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Hard so I could chill later, chase a goal, make a nigga feel greater. Used to worry if I have a meal later. Real major hustle with my tail pager. Make it big, this is Baltimore. With bullets sing like the Commodores. I gotta rise up and make it out, but the rap scene said you went from club. I been spitting real, they don't want that. They want come rap, yeah they love that. All my L's looking like W's. Hit the radio, now they loving you. I remember they ain't pay attention, and I remember when they used to laugh. Oh, I would laugh too, cause my future gon' make them mad. Now I got a bag, now I gotta brag. See me in the jag, now I gotta laugh with the roof off. I've been working, trying to prove it wrong. Wrote a little song, now they see me on why it takes so long. Table turn like windmills, small change turn to big bills. Back then we rode big wheels, fast forward still riding big wheels. This my winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along, winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come, winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season. Yesterday is gone, y'all can play along, winning season. Got the city on my own, ready, here I come, winning season. I can see the change when I'm in the game. Shot right up the chain, they gon' know my name. Every single day I tell myself that this the winning season.
I want to reboot the old sitcom Step Right Up, and I want to do it with the original cast.
The comedy cavalry has arrived.
Yeah. You say you looking for a vibe, baby, that's a dapper vibe. You say you looking for a groove, but I know how to get you in the mood. I know how to get you in the mood now. Vibe, baby, that's a dapper vibe. You say you looking for a groove, but I know how to get you in the mood. I know how to get you in the mood now. I am the future. I be out here sipping kombucha in the lounge here, not what you used to, far from what you know. Oh. And though it was hurtful, had to get some squares out the circle. If I can't take it from local to across the globe. Oh, yeah, and he ready, can't wait now. I'm steady, looking for a way out. He ready, can't wait now. I'm steady, looking for. He asked me if I'm ever gonna drop the dum-dum. I just wanna hear the beat, the bum bum. Then he tell me that he coming home with me. Let's get this straight before we get involved. I hear you looking for a vibe, baby, that's a dapper vibe. vibe. You say you looking for a groove, but I know how to get you in the mood. I know how to get you in the mood now. Vibe, baby, that's the type of vibe. You say you looking for a groove, but I know how to get you in the mood. I know how to get you in the mood now. Life been so crazy, I haven't even gotten in waist deep. Little moves can no longer faze me. Gotta break the mold, oh. And it would be insane to go with an uneven exchange. We've been way too broken to fix things, also I've been told, oh. Yeah, and he ready, can't wait now. I'm steady, looking for a way out. He ready, can't wait now. I'm steady, looking for. He asked me if I'm ever gonna drop the dum-dum, but I just wanna hear the beat, the bum-bum. Then he tell me that he coming home with me, let's get this straight. Before we get involved, I hear you looking for a vibe, baby, that's the type of vibe. You say you looking for a groove, but I know how to get you in the mood. I know how to get you in the mood now.
Niggas do you dirt. Niggas do you dirt. Yeah. It's that. Man. Niggas do you dirt, then they try to justify it. I don't trust they word, what it's worth. Daddy put in work, niggas tryna testify it. I'ma put his name on a shirt. Niggas do you dirt, then they try to justify it. I don't trust they word, what it's worth. Daddy put in work, niggas tryna testify it. I'ma put his name on a shirt. Brody said it's time to put that pain inside them verses. I ain't chasing diamonds or them chains, so it ain't worth it. Anything to make it out the rain, no I ain't perfect. I've been ducking jakes and making plays, that's my person. City going crazy, they save me for my pigment. Do that since a baby, I was special, I was different. Day one, nigga did me shady, I'ma kill him. Don't you ever think it's cotton candy, this shit bitter. Turn me to the reaper, Billy Mandy to my niggas. Take you to the bottom, gon' be sandy in the river. I don't need no water, you know Dottie the big dripper. Step into the starter, call me Baby Jack the Ripper. I just need the blade to hit him once and he won't get up. Look me in my face and lie to me, you got me living. Fucking with me, hit the lottery, you got me twisted. It's gonna be a murder on the scene if I get in it. You could be the gold and I'ma be a fucking griffin. I ain't stopping till I know I did it. No nigga but I feet fight for through the city. I'd rather be by myself when it's sticky. No, I never slime myself, Icky Vicky. Daddy flying off that shelf when it's steady. Demon coming out that well, that's up in me. I'd rather be by myself when it's sticky. Niggas do you dirt, then they try to justify it. I don't trust they word, what it's worth. Daddy put in work, niggas tryna testify it. I'ma put his name on a shirt. Niggas do you dirt, then they try to justify it. I don't trust they word, what it's worth. Daddy put in work, niggas tryna testify it. I'ma put his name on a shirt. Yes indeed, it's just me all alone. It's just you versus me and
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Go ahead and grab your spot in line. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. It's at the pinned comments. It's in the description. Exciting new day here today, guys. First day out of the studio. And we got a few A&Rs here with us. So if you don't see your name up on the screen, guys, I need you to check in. It's at the pinned comment. It's in the description. And remember, every 5 likes on this video, we'll give out a free skip the line so you can move yourself up all the way up from the end to the beginning. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions, and if you want to skip the line yourself, we have them available on Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. See who we got in the house so far. Del Youngin, Nike, YNE Mike, Young Leo, some new names, some old names. Welcome back, people. Ziggy Hams.
That's a fun name.
Ziggy Hams, yeah, we liked the last time too. So if you guys don't see your name up on the screen, you have not checked in at the pinned comment yet. We're going to get started here in just a minute. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I got an exciting, fun day here today at the studio. Let me go check if anyone is looking to jump that line. Remember, 5 likes, we'll give out a free skip the line, guys. And are you guys all good? Almost good. Texting? Awesome. And who is here with me in the comments? Drop a comment, drop your artist name if you are here with me. 2 more likes, we'll give out another skip the line. We already have 1 due. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? One of our new MusicHQ Management clients. Good to see you here. Ziggy Hams, it's such a great name, dude. Ink Savage, I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. If you guys are just joining in, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's in your description as well. What's up? Okay, cool. All right, so 1 more like and we're gonna give out our next free skip the line. If you're just joining us, don't forget to check in at that pinned comment. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in just yet. We're going to get started in just a second. If you're here right now, you have an amazing spot in line. And if you don't want to wait in line, or if you just want to help support the label, we do have skip the lines available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat, all available for you guys. Huh? You can go in a different room. Welcome in, welcome in. What's up with the Streamlabs bot? It's not working. It's not coming up in the comments at all, right? That's weird. All right, so I'm gonna have to do this. All the info is in the comments and description, guys. Skip lines are available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. If not, just go ahead and grab your spot in line. Don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free skip the line. What page should I go to? Once you're done with that page, just go to the next page. And we got 2 free skip the lines to give out. And let's get started with those people. All right, so we're gonna give out 2 free skip the lines. Nick, pick a number between 1 and 18.
18.
Tay Marquis, you just checked in, and you got the free first spot in line. Remember, guys, every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. And Noah, pick a number between 2 and 20.
17.
Tay Porter, welcome back, Tay. You got the number 2 slot. If you guys are just joining in, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. Don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free skip the line. And give some honest feedback to the artists, guys. We want your constructive criticism. Be as helpful and positive as possible. We got our first one up. Tay Marquis, Put Her to Sleep. I want your honest feedback in the comments, guys. And of course, don't forget to like this video.
Come to TurboTax and don't do your taxes. Meet with an expert who will do them for you, so you can do not taxes.
Wow. I put her to sleep, but she on the floor, but done my sheets. It's $1 billion every time I ski. Oh, you can't have my child, put it on your cheese, or on your teeth. Like, why you mad at me? If it smoke, the nigga pass the weed. I fill up my lungs when I'm on E. I don't masturbate, I just do me. I'm hot, I need to eat. Like, let me take a seat. So I can't stand you niggas, that's why I'm the man to deliver. These bars flow like the ocean, I feel like I'm the man in the river. Damn, her ass is small, I still like it cause it jiggle. I'm just squeeze in the middle, I put words just a little. I just be rolling with hitters, I no longer towing the pistols. At 22 hours shooting shit broad day, I've been official. So if it's up, you better duck to my credentials. This shit get real, got me on pills that say I'm mental. But me, I ain't playing that role. Fuck you, I know what I know. I hit your bitch with the stroke, then I hit your bitch with the folks. I put on my ice and I skate. I don't know why do you hate. I take my money on days. I leave that bitch like a prayer to sleep. But she on the floor, but done my sheets. It's $1 billion every time I ski. Oh, you can't have my child, put it on your cheese, or on your teeth. Like, why you mad at me? If it smoke, the nigga pass the weed. I fill up my lungs when I'm on E. I don't masturbate, I just do me. I'm hot, I need to eat. Like, let me take a seat. This shit is ridiculous, pussy lips giving me kisses. She just be rolling and throwing and moving slow motion and popping that cheeks like some quizzes. I'm finna pass it, not the test, but to my bro after I tap it. It's a habit, I'm a fan of basketball and it's a asses. I'm established 93 and you get shot just like a basket. Wait, you fly, you too childish, you a baby, you a maggot. I get so hot, I turn my bedroom to the attic. Put her to sleep, she on the floor after all that bragging. I put her to sleep, but she on the floor, fucked up my sheets. It's $1 billion every time I ski. Oh, you can't have my child, put it on your cheese, or on your teeth. Like, why you mad at me? If it smoke, the nigga pass the weed. I fill up my lungs when I'm on E. I don't masturbate, I just do me. I'm hot, I need to eat. Like, let me take a seat.
All right, guys, we want your honest feedback. Tay Marquis, Put Her to Sleep. If you're just joining and you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in. It's at the pinned comments. It's in the regular comments. It's in the description. Just need to fill out the form and your name will automatically pop up on the screen. Put it on my jacket. And of course, every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. That's how Tay just got played, and that's how the other Tay is gonna get played. I just realized that.
Somebody said they skipped the line.
Someone skipped the line. Thank you guys so much. So for you A&Rs, drop some feedback in those comments. And I'm gonna kick it off here. So Tay, I think your biggest issue here is really your mix. I don't think there's any other major issues. I think the song could be like developed a little bit more, but nothing crazy. But it's definitely just a big part of your mix. Your voice isn't as commanding as it can be. We have a lot of like EQ issues where like you have that really fuzzy synth going on, but it's kind of bleeding through and just muddying up everything else. So just getting tighter EQing on your stems and make sure each thing's kind of sitting in their own spot. But your vocals themselves, they could have just been like compressed more. They could have just stood out a whole lot more. I thought you were very captivating. I thought you brought in great energy. I thought your overall feel like was really there, other than just the mix. To me though, this felt pretty strong. I felt like something that would be strong for a single to capture new audiences, and I would approve it just really pending a mix. Scott, what you got to say about the song? And speak up, please.
I say the mix was decent. I like the voice in the song. The artist's voice was cool. I feel like it was kind of repetitive. Like probably 45, 50 seconds in, it got pretty repetitive. I think it was very catchy. I think the lane he's going into, when he got a lot of visuals for his music, I wouldn't look for his audios for his type of stuff. Listening to it, I would want to see a visual alongside of it. It's relatable to the music that we put out now in hip hop rap. It's pretty much, relatable to everything that's pretty much out. So I think it's pretty good. I think you should work on dynamicness a little bit though. With probably set up in the song, the structure of the song. That's what I would say.
All right. And let's go with who we got next. Angel, what you got on the song?
I like the song. The song wasn't bad. I think one of the main things I would say is maybe try a different beat, because I think I've heard that one multiple times. So try maybe something new and different. And but the lyrics and the voice, it does sound pretty good. I like the lyrics. I kind of like how catchy it is, and the way his voice sounds, I guess. And yeah.
Yeah. So it seems like you're getting a lot of good feedback on your voice and your tone. So it's definitely one of your plus sides today. So I would definitely love to hear more from you, man. Just something with a little bit of a tighter mix. You guys, keep in mind that I'm looking for songs that are just ready to go right now, right? Stuff that we can put up on our channel immediately and start the promotion, as opposed to having to develop you guys, bring you into the studio and all that kind of stuff. That's what we do after, of course. All right, so let me go check for skips and we'll keep it moving. If you guys don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in at the pinned comment. Default Dan, Ches Genius, Noidi, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. TMG Mook, Beat Cleaver, Jonathan. Shout out to all you guys. Huh? Noidity? Is it?
I don't know. That's how I was.
Noidity. Noidity. All right, so double check for skips and we're going to keep it moving. Don't forget, every 5 likes we give out a free skip the line.
I don't think I'm a moderator.
You're not set up as a mod? Just drop a comment. Just say like, hi.
Did you see my?
Do you see the little?
My review.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Did you see mine?
Let's see.
What do you have a wrench by?
Yeah, you guys should all have a wrench by your name.
All right, cool. I see it.
There we go. I see Tony. Good stuff. Good stuff. What's this from right now? So guys, if you're just joining us, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's in the description as well. Jonathan, I'm looking for your skip the lines. I do not see them on Cash App or Patreon. Just double checking here. All right, looks like we have another free skip to give out. Trinity, pick a number between 3 and 27.
14.
14. Flex the artist. You get moved up from 14 to 3. You're not a mod?
He might have come in after I did that.
Gotcha. Okay, don't worry about it, Scott. It's fine. You can still leave the comments. We'll set you up for effort.
I can probably do it from my phone.
Are you logged into 31? Yeah. All right, yeah, try it. Big Unk, we got your skip the line. Thank you so much for your support. And guys, remember those paid skips always go ahead of the free skips, so Big Unk gets played immediately. And since Big Unk paid for a skip the line, he gets to give out a free skip the line based on your comments in the feedback, guys. So give him some constructive criticism. How do you think this song could be improved upon? and you can win a free Skip the Line. Big Unc, let me know who it is. Guys, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. Skip the Lines are available 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat.
Ain't gotta run off on the plug, I'm a real trapper, I was taught to run it up. These niggas run it backwards, I grab 1,000 for 1,000, have them bite down. Can't pull up at the crib, pull at the bin, I'm coming right down. Why you in the sheets, I'm in these streets, I'm a night owl. My young niggas on it, you get tagged for the right pound. Fucked up niggas 40, asking shorties for advice now. I know my mama worried about her shorty cause my lifestyle. I knew my time was coming, I've been patiently waiting. That niggas hating, we elevating, they wanna put us in statements. I've been on the paper route cause I ain't trying to live basic. Ain't gotta give it, I take it. If it's war, we touch bases. I told mama I pray for the ops, cause your son gon' be straight. I grabbed some zips and made them flip, now I'm playing with weight. Loose lips, sink shift, so I ain't playing with Jake. Stay out the way and stack my cake, make sure my circle stay straight. I'm just trying to run it up, these niggas backpedal. I can get it gone off on phone before the pack settle. They say I'm known for that iron like I scrap metal. What's on the clock, who about to drop, what job we got scheduled? I could put some strings and have them spinning like a ceiling fan. Feeling like 50, I've been hated by so many, man. Always pray to God, but I'm knowing I'm a sin again. Niggas cut different, probably why I wasn't fitting in. Ain't gotta run off on the plug, I'm a real trapper, I was taught to run it up. These niggas run it backwards, I grab 1,000 for 1,000, have them bite down. Can't pull up at the crib, pull at the bin, I'm coming right down. Why you in the sheets, I'm in these streets, I'm a night owl. My young niggas on it, you get tagged for the right pound. Fucked up niggas 40, asking shorties for advice now. I know my mama worried about her shorty cause my lifestyle. New year, new me, no fuck that. I'm on the same shit. Disappear from all the snakes, shit come my grind cause I see snakes here. Ain't ducking no smoke. Gotta be smart if you gon' stay here. On the grind, gotta realize it's all business, no time to play here. I was stuck in the maze, look, trapped in my ways, going crazy for days. Phone slapping too many plays, reminiscing in my thoughts. I'm just thinking about the old days. No way I turned my life around from just catching the cold case. No face, been thinking about murder in 3 or 4 states. Plus money on my mind, I gotta get it 3 or 4 ways. Got 4 different brothers, 4 different mothers, but ain't nothing fake. Loyalty matter when you walk away, so fuck a handshake. Don't know who niggas beef with, we ain't beefing, we been eating. Third shift on my lurking, niggas gon' work them to the fingers. I'm on it with whoever, whenever, yeah, we can take it there. It's Nina Ross and these 2 4 niggas, rearrange his facial hair.
All right, guys, we want your honest feedback here on Big Unc. Don't forget to drop a comment with honest feedback, and he's going to give out a free Skip the Line to whoever he feels is the most helpful in their feedback. That's what we're all here for, guys, right? To help each other out, try to all become better musicians. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. So just go to the pinned comment. It's in the description as well. I'll redrop it, and you can get yourself checked in to get your spot in line. Every 5 likes, we give out a free Skip the Line. And then if you don't want to wait in line at all, if you just want to help support the label, we have Skip the Lines available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available. All the info is in the comments and description. All right, so Big Unc, I think my issue with this song was just really the beat. You know, your beats are supposed to provide a really solid foundation for you, something for you to build off of, and this is just another generic trap beat that we get thousands of submissions of that are very just drum focused. We got a little piano arpeggio going on, and there's nothing else. So, you know, you can be pulling in all the fucking weight on your vocal side, but if you don't have that foundation, you know, it's almost impossible, you know, to get around it, and especially in something like this where I feel like it's pulling away. It's not adding at all, really. Just a lot more depth. This feels like it's that second or third draft where you sort of found all your vocals, you found your spots in the beat. Now it's time to really complete the song from top to bottom. And I think the vocal performances have great energy and charisma to them, but there's nothing else on there that's selling me. So now it's just a matter of hoping and praying that your lyrics and your flow will pull it through. And they're good, but not necessarily blowing us away. Tone, what you got for me on feedback? Please speak up.
Overall, I did like the song. I just, like I said, I think it was just lacking energy. It just sounded like it was just, it's like you can hear the song or him, you couldn't really differ between the two. But overall, I just think he needs to work on the energy, getting his voice out more, making it more powerful so we can feel it.
And Trinity, what do you got for me?
I didn't really enjoy the song that much. Like you were saying, the beat was the same and we hear all this time. It went throughout the song. There wasn't anything new throughout the song. It just stayed the same. It was a little quiet. I think a little more energy would have helped as well. But overall, it could be a little worked on, but it's still good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, guys. Thank the A&Rs for their awesome feedback. And if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to check in, grab your spot in line. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in just yet. And if you don't want to wait in line, skip the lines are available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Sure.
I do feel the song could definitely use energy, but I feel like a good benefit advice for him would be, I think the music he makes or what we just seen right now, I feel like he should direct his stuff. Look at me curse, man.
You can curse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He should direct his shit towards the Detroit lane, more like the Midwest lane, because what he's rapping like, that scene right now is very popular and it's growing pretty fast with Skilla Baby and my AJC, Sada Baby, and et cetera, et cetera. I think if he put his music market towards that area, I think he will find more engagement and a better result. You know?
Good stuff, Scott. So helping you out with your demos, you guys should all be looking into your marketing, right? So if you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. Remember, guys, the more views that we have, the more likes, that's more fans for you to make. And let's give out that next free skip the line. And that's going to go out to number Tone, pick a number between 5 and 29. 11. YNE Mike, welcome back, dude. You get moved on up. And guys, remember those paid skip lines always go ahead of the free skips. So the paid skips are wide open right now. Let me double check that actually. So you can get your stuff played immediately. We have Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat. All the info's in the comments, in the description. And let's keep it moving. We got Tay Porter up next. Focused is the track. Big Unk, let me know who gets that free skip the line in the comments.
Hair tails is a metaphor for the humanity of us as black women.
Give me your honest feedback on the track, guys. Don't forget to check in at the pinned comment.
That's right. That's right. Say for them. Mr. Spontaneous. Okay. Smoke me a blunt, it keep me focused. Drinking my cup, it keep me loaded. Rock on my hip, yeah, that bitch loaded. Dive in that pussy, bitch, I be floating. Nigga can't swim, but dive in that ocean. Bitches be fiends when they get that motion. Chopper with beans, leave your body smoking. And I drop the dope, you bitches be smoking. Smoke me a blunt, it keep me focused. Drinking my cup, it keep me loaded. Rock on my hip, yeah, that bitch loaded. Dive in that pussy, bitch, I be floating. Nigga can't swim, but dive in that ocean. Bitches be fiends when they get that motion. Chopper with beans, leave your body smoking. And I drop the dope, you bitches be smoking. Pushing that rock, but I am not Jake. No be on my side, but I keep this cake. Work on the scale, that fish come for late. I'm here to work, bitch, I do not play. Niggas be talking like, what did you say? Niggas be playing like man to K. Kill them in threes like Curry and Clay. Drum on that chop like I'm rhyme with Zay. Rhyme with Zay, rhyme with Lucci. Rhyme with my bitch, hand on that coochie. Play with that clip, buzz like a Uzi. Says it that bitch, but I am not Tusi. I be that nigga, don't play with you goofies. Bitch in my hood, I got all the influence. Do me a show, I got all of the shooters. 2 men in the truck, I got all of the movies. Play with
He did actually, and he went right back to it. So guys, I want your honest feedback in the comments. If you are just joining us, welcome in. Help out the artist, drop some honest feedback. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description as well. And of course, don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. And if you don't want to wait in line, you could skip yourself. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, credit, debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. Paid skips always go ahead of the free skips. So Tay, a lot of room for improvement on this one, dude. Definitely a lot of room for improvement. First thing that's standing out to me, again, just another generic trap beat. As you guys see as the stream goes along, you get more and more of them. They never ever stand out. I always tell you guys you should, you know, spend a lot of time going to find those beats that really stand out to you, that really like resonate in your soul. Like, this is me, this is my sound, because this is everyone's sound. And that doesn't help you out. It just was not powerful or commanding off the bat. Like, we got chuckles out of the A&Rs the second it came in, man. Your mix overall is really not there. We got vocals up front, but we got a kick way in the distance there. So unprofessional sound is never ever gonna help you out. So I would definitely recommend, you know, tightening up your mix as well. And then for the vocal performance, dude, it was nothing that I have never heard before, right? It was so unoriginal. It feels like you're just writing someone else's song. You know, like, use concepts that are fresh and original. You guys are all talking about the same stuff in hip hop usually. It just changes over time, right? Like, think of all the different terminology for like weed or bitches or cars. Like, we have plenty of different ways to say that stuff. Stop saying the things that have already been said, you know, over and over, and start finding some new ways to break it down. Noah, give me some feedback. And speak up.
Yeah, on this one, the mix was really just what was catching my ear the whole time. Your voice sounded like it was too much on top of the song instead of inside of the beat. Yeah, just mixing on the levels and just, yeah, mixing and mastering just to give off a better, more produced sound. Yeah, the beat was very repetitive. Yeah, is it nothing we heard before? And yeah, I think you just need work on your mixing and mastering, and once you get your mixing and mastering down, you can start really getting creative with your sounds and really find the artist that you are. But there's definitely potential.
Good feedback, good feedback, Noah. Scott, you're up, man. What you got for this guy?
So when I break down this record, basically, to me, off the rip, it sounds kind of outdated when it comes to production and flow. Also, very, not to be rude, so I'm not gonna be rude, but it's kind of boring in a way. You don't sound motivated, you don't sound inspired, even if you're recording it. What you're talking about seems very plain, not much creativity. So it's something like that out the way. I think what you should do is next time go back in the lab with some inspiration, a little bit more expression, and probably some up-to-date production and mixing.
Good stuff, good stuff. I always mention on the stream that, like, sometimes when you guys don't have that good vocal mix in the booth, you're not going to get that same confidence. Like, when you hear your voice the way it's supposed to be and as powerful and as commanding as it should be, it brings out a whole nother beast inside you. So that's definitely a route that you need to work on, and that might help your other areas. A&Rs, I don't see anyone else dropping comments other than Scott and Tony here. So just pop in there and make sure everything's going well for you guys. If you guys are just joining us, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's in the description as well. It's in the regular comments. Don't forget to give some honest feedback to the artists. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. So we are 3 likes away from giving out another free skip. And if you don't want to wait in line, you can skip the line as well. We got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, credit, debit, PayPal, YouTube, SuperChat. Jonathan, that is not how we process skip the lines anymore. I'm sorry. It's the regular pricing, the 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. You can just upgrade your tier to the $10 tier and you'll be able to get your skip. To be honest, I thought I unpublished those, so I'll have to double check on those. And you guys feel free in the comments to let me know if you have any questions whatsoever about 31 Records, about Music Headquarters. I know a bunch of you guys have been reached out to for management. And 3 more likes, we'll give out another free skip the line. Hey Juan, if there's no support in your area, that's not an area issue. That's not a location issue. That's a marketing issue. I have guys in the middle of Nebraska and Arkansas who are able to build up fan bases. It's a matter of marketing. All right, the next one up was a freebie that we gave out, Lie to Me by Flex the Artist. Guys, we want your honest feedback in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to check in if you haven't already.
Why would you lie to me? Yeah, playing them games. Why would you try with me? You still fucking with lines. Your shit ain't a game. Yeah, this shit ain't a game. Yeah, why would you lie to me? Yeah, playing them games. Why would you try with me? You so fucking with lines, this shit ain't a game. Yeah, this shit ain't a game. Yeah, higher. Hey, don't get me started. Skeletons all in your closet. What you been doing all often? Now all of a sudden we ain't talking. What you think you can do better? Don't hit my phone, I can't help you. I'm getting this bag and I'm feeling better. Yeah. Why would you lie to me? Yeah, so why would you try with me? Why would you lie to me? Yeah, playing them games. Why would you try with me? You still fucking with lines. This shit ain't a game. Yeah, this shit ain't a game. Yeah, why would you lie to me?
Why would you repeat that so much, dude? Whoa. We'll break it down for you in a second, guys. Give them some honest feedback on the track. That's what we're all here for. You know, once your name comes up, you're going to want those comments to flood and people to help you out. So please do the same. And if you are just joining us, don't forget to check in at that pinned comment. It's in your description as well. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. And if you don't want to wait in line, you got a couple options. You can like this video. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free skip the line randomly. Or you can skip the line yourself. We got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available. So let's get into the feedback on this one. And it never took off, dude. It really never hit us with an impact and then, you know, blew up. Just wasn't strong, wasn't captivating. I didn't like the way you started the song. I would have started with the beat behind you, but even so, it wasn't really charismatic. This very much feels more of like a Dear Diary track, like something you needed to get off your chest, something that's cathartic. But I don't think it's necessarily something that, you know, we could push commercially. Maybe like a deeper cut on your album, maybe, but like it doesn't. There just at no point was I just like sucked in or just like captivated or just like, oh, this is the part. It never came, and then you just started repeating parts over and over. So it feels just like a little bit like a dud, man. It never took off. Angel, what you got on this one?
I think it's a lot of the same thing you said. Like during the beginning, I did like kind of the beginning, but then it just got really repetitive with like the same lyrics over and over, and like there was no really like shift in the song at all. It was just kind of the same thing from start to ending. So definitely try to make something more innovative, more something that has like a change in the song and not just the same thing over and over again.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Get vocal lessons, and I mean that with all respect. Don't rely on auto-tune because it did not sound good. In all of the parts that he was trying to like draw out the words and stuff, it just didn't. It was not hitting right at all.
Got it. Go for it.
I actually have kind of different opinion out of all you.
Go for it.
I feel like it has potential only because I feel like the song that he just played did not have potential. I feel like his sound has potential, meaning like if he worked on more adding harmonies to his sound, like she said with vocal work, he worked on better vocal work, and more energy and more substance with lyrics, it would actually came across way more digestible. And I think with him, he should market his music to like a TikTok type of fan base. Because it was so repetitive on such a relatable source, like why would you lie to me for a topic I'm in? That's somebody would make a video and spin that 1,000 times about a relationship, etc., you know? So I feel like he has potential in a different field if he's gonna continue making music like this. But not in mainstream, he's gonna continue making music like this.
Good stuff.
Super true with TikTok.
Yeah, a very TikTokable line.
Very
for
true.
sure. And we got Tone up next.
Yeah, that didn't like the start of it. It started off slow. In the middle, it was slow. And we didn't get to the end, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it was slow. You know, I like the concept overall. You know, it's like timeless music, kind of. So, in my opinion, I would just erase that and go do it over. Like, with a whole new feeling, like, you know, just try to be new.
So you think he had like good concepts, but just didn't execute it as well?
Yeah, it's like because you could see exactly where he was like everywhere he needed to fill in that he just did roll-ons, and it's just that doesn't work unless you can really do it. You know what I mean? So,
good stuff.
No disrespect.
Good feedback, guys. All right, guys, if you're just joining us, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's in the description. The stream is slowly growing. Don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free Skip the Line, and I believe we're about to give out another. And if you guys want to get your stuff played next, get played immediately, the Skip the Lines are wide open right now. So we got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, or YouTube SuperChat, all available for you guys. And I believe we had YNE Mike was the next one. Let's give out another free skip, I believe. Yep, we got 1 more free skip to give out, and then another and 1 more like. Tone, pick a number between, oh no, Tone, you picked last. Angel, pick between 6 and 36. 31 is the answer, guys. 31 is always the answer. Wow, you picked the guy who's getting played next. All right, YNE Mike, looks like you got 2 in a row there coming up.
Nick, is it okay if I go get my charger?
Oh yeah, dude, go for it, yeah. What do you think? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So up next, winner of 2 Skip the Lines already, YNE Mike. And if you guys are just joining, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's in the description as well. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free Skip the Line. We're about to give out another one right now. YNE Mike.
My homies at war, don't play about that payroll. Thank you for some profit, so now that I gotta lay low. Lil D had called a body, better pray that case closed. Posted on that block, that boy rocking that new halo. Playing with the game now, be a risk you take. Leave you stretch with your blick on the corner out today. R.I.P. to him, that's when his mama knew his fate. Repenting all the sins when he met them heaven gates. Now his felons shedding tears, but the hood still yelling name. Would've still been alive if he didn't leave that day. We posted running up, Lil D on that jail code. Booked on $1 million, that'll be his bail cost. My diamonds wet like water, you could really save us. Another 10 if they find out what he tell folks. Pray that he win or that'll be his last loss. Went from a hood legend, now he rep a cell boss. My homies at war don't play about that payroll. Thank you for some profits, so no days I gotta lay low. Lil D had caught a body, better pray that case closed. Posted on that block, that boy rocking that new halo. Playing with the game, that'll be a risk you take. Leave you stretch with your blick on the corner out today. My homies at war don't play about that payroll. Thank you for some profits, so no days I gotta lay low. Lil D had caught a body, better pray that case closed. Posted on that block, that boy rocking that new halo. Playing with the game, that'll be a risk you take. Leave you stretch with your blick on the corner out today. All my steppers gang, you know we gon' spray. Wanna try to play.
All right, guys, give me some honest feedback for why any mic. I definitely think there's plenty that we can break down there. And so sorry about the slight issues we're having here with the stream. It's the new setup. So, of course, there's always going to be little technical issues. But go ahead and check in at the pinned comment, guys. It's in the description. There we go. There we go. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in just yet. And if you don't want to wait in line, we do have skip the lines available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. All right, who did we leave off with? A&Rs? Angel? Okay. So Trinity, you're up. What you got on this one?
In my opinion, it contained way too much auto-tune. The vocals were really tired and boring. They sounded like they weren't really into their own song. The beat was enjoyable, but the singer and vocals just were not it and did not go well. So I can see a lot of for the singer themselves, I say they could get some lessons as well, and maybe die down on the auto-tune.
Cool. Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Trinity, you are picking up a little low on the mic, so just next time up a little bit more. Also, I feel like your feedback feels like you're a journalist. Like I feel like I'm reading an article as you're speaking. So really good stuff. Noah, what you got on this one?
Yeah. Yeah, the beat was really really rough. It was kind of hard to really hear what you were trying to go for with your vocals. It sounded like you were almost trying to sing more of like a soft, kind of pleasant kind of tone, more falsetto, which I mean is totally cool. I think you could have just used more, could have been more charismatic with it. And yeah, the mix on it wasn't helping what you were trying to do with your voice. Yeah, very, very dry. And the little auto-tune that was on there, it wasn't really helping. It wasn't putting you into the right spots. Yeah, and the beat was very, very much in the background. You really couldn't hear anything that was going on besides, just the main drum. And yeah, songwriting wise, yeah, it's very repetitive and could just use work on your flows and just keep it more interesting.
Cool. I think as far as like when people was trying to use a lot of auto-tune, when you go into the studio, just focus on being yourself when you're using auto-tune, because like I heard, in my opinion, it sounded like Great Value Polo G.
Yeah.
And I mean that's what happened. You hear somebody else do it and you want to implement it. So my advice is when you go into the studio with auto-tune, just focus on being yourself, and I think the sound will happen originally.
Good feedback. Good feedback.
I feel like you didn't sound really comfortable on your own song. Like it sounded unorthodox, but like in kind of like a bad way. It wasn't really comfortable. Your vocals didn't really have much energy. We didn't really hit those spots in the beat that hold interest. And it never really had that feeling of like that momentum of like, oh, yo, this is really hitting. Like I'm into it, So yeah, great value.
Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Hey guys, viewers, is everyone sounding good? Can you hear all the A&Rs clearly? Are they as clear as me? Just double checking our new setup here. If you guys are just joining in, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. It's also in your description. Grab your spot in line. If you don't want to wait in line, we got a few options. You can skip the line for Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. We got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. And then, of course, every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. Let's give out another one now. Nick, pick a number between 7 and 37.
31.
Yay. I thought you were going to pick 18.
I was.
All right. So NHB Low Prada, you get moved up from number 31. Pardon my dyslexia there. Up to number 7, and you're getting played second. You guys remember, paid skip lines are wide open and you get played immediately. It's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat available. And remember, our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. So that means your support is going in the right place, as we're able to give out free promo, ad campaigns, studio time, music videos. All right, so let's keep it moving. I'm going to switch these two around since we just did YNE Mike. NHB, Low Prada, you're getting played next. Guys, I want that constructive criticism in the comments. Help out the artist with your feedback. Of course, don't forget to like the video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line.
Ain't no love for a bitch, I just want $1. Been your ad and we taking your wallet. Dropped out of school, I wasn't thinking about college. Kicking and dozing that led up to robbing. The street took me in like mine was adopted. How you want what but ain't shit in your pocket? Niggas talk tough and in person be sonic. Cut that bitch off cause that little hoe was toxic. My niggas kill shit, no antibiotics. I'm fucking your wife, she yelling out poppy. Your boyfriend in lane, he ain't got no money. If you want some smoke, then come and do something. Up in her gut, she like boy I'm coming. Ain't gotta say much, they know how I'm bumming. Niggas getting touched, they mention my homies. I ain't got no trust, motherfuckers be phony. Accurate, my whole accurate. She a smacker bitch, take your shit. I been through some shit, people ain't legit. I got hit, you know Lord them slid. They did what they did, take your whip. Take 12 on a trip and bail right out in depth. I got a lot up on my mind, I swear my mind is aching. They say Prada ain't gon' slide, they must got me mistaken. You ain't talking about no cash and ain't no conversation. Throw that gun up in my lap, I'm blowing no hesitation. Fuck them niggas off the street. Fuck them niggas, hey, hey. Fuck them niggas off the street. Fuck them niggas, hey, hey. Fuck them niggas off that street. Fuck them niggas off that street. They ass at home in the sheets. Huh?
All right, guys, we want your honest feedback in the comments. Help out the artist, NHB Low Prada. What do you think could be improved upon? We want your constructive criticism. Get as detailed as possible. If you are just joining in, don't forget to like the video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. And then you can skip the line yourself. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Remember, if you're selected, you're going to go up on our channel. You keep 100% of your masters and royalties, and you receive free promotion. If you don't see your name up on the screen, please be sure to check in at the pinned comment. And let's break it down. So I think the biggest issue here is just your vocal mix. It very much sounds like just a single dry mic. Doesn't sound like, you know, you got proper vocal processing going on, you know, good EQing, compression, just having your voice sit in the right spot. It's too thin, it's not commanding, it doesn't take over at all. So, you know, regardless of how good the vocal performance can be, that vocal mix is not going to help you, and then you're on top of just a very generic beat, extremely just drum focused, and yeah, it just feels like it's a draft. It doesn't feel like it's complete. It feels like there's so much more that can be done with it. Let's start with Scott.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way you feel.
Speak up, Scott.
I kind of feel the same way you feel. With the production he chose, I feel like they got way more creative with flows because the beat was so like mellow. He had a lot of space to do a lot of different things. I feel like it wasn't that creative. I say the best part of this right here was probably the visual. The visual was pretty cool. But the song overallly, I wasn't really feeling like that, to be honest.
And Angel.
I think the beat is definitely the worst part of the song. It's like super generic. I feel like it almost doesn't even go with the song. Like I feel like it would benefit a lot from like a different beat or something that's not so generic and just simple. But the lyrics weren't that bad. Like he has kind of potential, but like just the beat, I feel like it did not go with the song and just super generic beat.
Definitely.
I'm gonna say something. Please sound like you want to be recording your own song. Like you sounded so bored. You didn't sound like you should. Like you sound like you just woke up and somebody put a mic in your face and then you made that song.
Yeah, it's very nonchalant.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I think the cadence too definitely needed a lot of work because like you could have just went with many other things. Because when the beat's like that low and not really doing much, the words gotta come out like it's no choice.
Exactly. Good stuff, guys. All right, if you're just joining us, don't forget to check in at that pinned comment. And every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. So 4 more likes, we'll give out another free skip. So don't worry if you guys end up with number 40 in line. You're going to have your chance to jump up. And if you don't want to wait at all, you want to just put fate into your own hands, we have skip lines available via Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. Just 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Remember, our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. So that money goes back into supporting them, promoting them. And we can't thank you enough for those who support in that way. But if not, grab your spot in line. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to give some honest feedback. And we are going to keep this moving. Of course, feel free to let me know if you have any questions about 31 Records, about Music Headquarters. What up, C-Dell? What up, Miami Boy? 2 new Music Headquarters clients that just joined us. Both guys who I found on the stream, actually. All right, so we got another from YNE Mike coming up here. He won 2 free skip lines already. Guys, we want your constructive criticism, your honest feedback.
Created all those memories, but now they gone. Stuck inside my mental, think about you when I'm all alone. Late nights when I miss you, I just wanna hit you on the phone. But you giving 2 faces, think you must be a clone. Now we part ways, can't let you get close to me. Started off as lovers, now we turned to enemies. Really was so toxic, done wasting all my energy. Calling me a cheater, you the only one who did them things. Caught you with my friend right before December 25th. Karma is a and revenge is the best. I would tell you the whole story, but you can figure out the rest. And you miss out late night calls when I used to put on set. Created all those memories, but now they gone. And to all the ones who doubt me, have to prove them wrong. Came from the bottom of being a underdog. Now I'm like LeVar, man, I'm just trying to ball. Created all those memories, but now they gone. And to all the ones who doubt me, have to prove them wrong. Came from the bottom of being a underdog. Now I'm like LeVar, man, I'm just trying to ball.
All right, YNE, we're going to break that down for you in just a second here. Guys, if you were just joining us, don't forget to check in at that pinned comment. If you don't see your name up on the screen, That means you have not checked in and grabbed your spot in line yet. So overall, man, just it's incomplete, right? It's a minute 30 right there with some beat left over. And you kind of were just nonstop with this single verse. I'm not sure if you were just trying to do just a super long verse, or if you were just trying to go bar for bar, or what the overall goal here was, but it just feels incomplete. Even just like the way you ended it felt like a cliffhanger, like there was supposed to be more. Like this was just a demo that you were just figuring it out. Other than that, your vocal mix could definitely be tightened up, just a lot thicker and more present. Sounds like it's like a hollow sounding microphone almost. So give me the rest of the song, dude. Guys, remember, I'm looking for full songs that are approved. I'm not looking to see who has potential and develop you guys. I want someone who is ready right now so I can help you out with marketing.
I just think that honestly, he got out of the song what he put into it.
The auto-tune wasn't needed at all. He could have just rapped on that type of beat. He stumbled over words. It's just a bad representation of art for him.
While he was singing, it sounded like he was forgetting his own lyrics, and it sounded like he was stumbling over his own words, like he was forgetting what he was saying the entire time. And it felt like the words he was saying were overlapping one another, and it overall felt a little too messy.
I couldn't really pay attention to what was going on in the song because the auto-tune had the vocal completely tuned into a different key than the song. Yeah, for me, my ear is very sensitive to when notes that aren't in key are going on top of other notes. And yeah, it was definitely tuned into a key that wasn't the song or the beat. So yeah, that was really distracting, and I think you could just drop the auto-tune completely on this one.
What a humble brag.
Right?
My ear is so good.
So guys, when you're setting your auto-tune, remember you're not just trying to set to the next note, the closest note. Sometimes that's not the right note in your key. And if this is all gibberish to you, start watching some music theory videos. If you guys haven't checked in yet, go ahead and grab your spot in line. In 2 more likes, we'll give out another free skip a line. And paid skips are wide open right now, guys. We're having a slow day on there. But it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat. Remember, if you're selected, you're going to go up on our channel and receive free promotion. We're going to get you all those views and start growing your fan base for you. Just a couple more likes and we give out another free skip a line. And drop a comment. Who's here with me? Where are you guys located? Always love to see the cities that we are reaching out to. Where are you guys from? Anyone here in Vegas with us? And let's keep this moving. So we're making it up to the actual first check-in of the day. Nth term. Welcome back in. Guys, we want your honest feedback, your constructive criticism.
Life been moving too fast, and time will never come back. So I try to make these moments last.
Living off of stimulants and a pack of cigarettes, okay. 6 nights, eyes open, anything to get a check, okay. Stepping out the box, hope it open on my silhouette, okay. Can't foresee the future, so the fear never been a threat, okay. Past isn't gonna change, so I never feel regret, okay. Taking life by the second, hasn't been a minute yet. My dreams feeling too real, I ain't even living yet, okay. Money come and go, minutes really don't. Heart full of gold, watch it turn to stone. I'm on this road all alone. I don't know for how long, but I might not be coming home.
Life been moving too fast, and time will never come back. So I try to make these moments last.
sipping on a cup of tea and a glass of Hennessy, okay. Still with the good vibes coming to the end of me, okay. Keep it moving, kick rocks with the bad energy, okay. Okay, 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 okay. I've been wide awake for like 6 nights, diving underwater with the great whites. Hiding, but I'm staying out in plain sight. Finding something lately don't sit right. Life been moving too fast and time will never come back. So I try to make these moments last.
Life been moving too fast and time will never come back. So I try to make these moments last.
All right, guys, we want your honest feedback on Nth Term. I'm not sure if that was his first submission to us. I know he's been trying to get to us for a while, but good stuff. Stimulants was the name of the track.
What started it?
Nth Term. So, guys, if you're just joining us, don't forget to leave some honest feedback. Check in at the pinned comments. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in. And then, of course, like this video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free Skip the Line. So I wasn't the craziest about this track, and it was more so of I liked the pieces, but I didn't like the full puzzle. I do not think the female lady vocal that you have on here was necessary. It almost feels like a juxtaposition that doesn't work. I think everything else about your voice and your vocal performance was there that we didn't need that. We didn't need that other element. And then from there, you know, that's your hook, your strongest part of the song. We don't have anything past that, where I would have loved, as opposed to this ending, not as dynamically as it could, I would have loved to go into a bridge right there. So just, you know, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, where the chorus is, to me, like, they're a good part, but your vocal parts are so much more in tune with each other that stuff just stands out that I didn't think it was necessary. Send it around the room. Go ahead, guys.
I think it was dope. I'm not gonna lie. I think it was dynamic. I think her voice, I liked it because it kind of gave it contrast when he finally decided to come on the record. I like the hook. The hook sounded pretty good on the beat drop. Like it gave me that feeling. It gave me that momentum feeling. I was interested. I like the message a lot as well. It was very different from everything we played recently. The message was completely different. I like to switch up in the flow. I like the vocal work. I like it. I was interested. I think it definitely has mainstream potential.
Yeah, I like the risk that they took on it with adding all the instruments in there and, you know, creating that beautiful sound with it. The hook could have probably, you know, popped a little bit more to help us separate it a little bit. But yeah, overall, I think it was a good project. You know what I'm saying? Just with a little bit of, you know, kinks and, you know, it's good. It's a good mainstream song.
I think the song has a lot of potential if they took out the woman's voice. The auto-tune and the high pitch in the beginning and like it coming out of nowhere in the middle of the song completely throws off the melody and the second vocals. He sounds great without the first person that started the song. Overall good.
I think this song is a perfect creative track to really show what you're going for and what kind of artist you're really looking to be. I really love how instrumental the track was, the bass, especially the sliding bass, the piano chords underneath the guitar, everything, all the layers just sat very nicely. I did like the dynamic of you and the girl. I think you could have just used it once in the intro. I think the intro, starting it off with the girl and then you coming in was a really cool dynamic. Yeah. It was something that you didn't expect as a listener, so it automatically really just put you right into the song. Though I didn't think the girl should have returned in the middle of the song, in between you. I think you could have used it in the intro and maybe again in the outro, brought her back. Yeah, and your flows got a little repetitive. I think it's such an amazing beat. The list is very big where you can take your flows and everywhere you could go lyrically on this song. And all the flows and the melodies that you did were all very strong, especially the hook. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of anything, but I think you could just definitely add some more little flows in there and just little melodies and R&Bs in there. But overall, very creative, good overall track.
Good stuff, and Term, definitely the best submission we've had so far.
He definitely got something going though. You know, it's a good sound that he should keep exploring. And I think great things will happen from him.
So you're just not going to approve him?
No, I'm not
Even though I
approving.
gave the
I'm
letter?
not approving it.
Well, we're invited.
I think once he mastered that sound though.
I think even the part with the lady vocals like could have been developed more. I didn't like how stripped down it was. I like the idea of using it from the beginning, like
I
the
thought
intro
it was
and
really
outro.
good. I thought the lady part reminded me of like old songs, like
You know what I mean? Yeah.
like from like the 40s and
I
stuff.
see.
Like it had that sound, and I loved it. I will be saving it on Spotify. Thank you.
So, and we definitely want to hear more from you. There's definitely a lot of potential there. Let's just find that right song. Remember, guys, we're not looking to find that. We're not looking to find that right artist. We want to find those songs. Our artists get to keep 100% of their masters and royalties, so we don't get to just throw a shit ton of money at an artist and developing them. So we have to make sure that each song that we're working on are really the songs that we love. So if you haven't already and you don't see your name up on the screen, guys, go ahead and check in at the pinned comment. It's in the description as well. We got the bot dropping it. The bot was turned off for some reason.
BKG, that's not. If my song gets played, I want to say I mean no offense to women.
Wow.
Probably.
That's not a good way to leave it. All right, and every 5 likes we give out a free skip the line. Let's see if we are ready for that yet. Boom, another free skip. Who picked the last number? Or who's next in numbers? I'll pick a number. 31. Number 31, you're getting moved up. And 3 more likes, guys. We give out another free skip the line. And paid skips are wide open right now. Let me go double check that. But we got a 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available for you. And let me just double check Patreon for you guys, and then we can keep it moving. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions in the comments, guys, about 31 Records, about Music Headquarters. Don't forget to check in if you haven't already. All right, so we got TNFG Juan up next. Motivate is the track, guys. We want your honest feedback. Hopefully we can find our first approval today.
He gone fishing water wheel. That's how he flooded out his wrist. You gotta grind like that. Yo, just to shine like this. Money motivating a champion. That's why they gotta fit. Trying to finish whatever I begun. Me that Nino with a stick. You know that I need every minute. For that money, why me spend it? Play with that This real shit, this ain't no faking.
Hell no, this ain't no fake.
Loyalty is everything. Bitch, do not lie to me, please don't mistake it. A goodness gracious, he gone fishing water will. That's how he flooded out his wrist. You gotta grind like that. Yo, just to shine like this. Money motivating a champion. That's why they gotta feel it. Trying to finish whatever I begun. Me that Nina with a stick. I just want a couple bags.
Guys, give me your honest feedback there on TNFG's Juan. Help him out on the track. That's what we are all here for. And if you are just joining us, don't forget to check in at that pinned comment. It's in the description as well. We got the Streamlabs bot dropping it. If you don't see your name up online, that means you have not added it to the list yet. All the info is in the description and the comments. Also, guys, every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. So I stepped away on that one. I didn't get to hear it through, so we're going to hand it off to the A&Rs. Why don't we start with Angel? I haven't heard your voice in a minute.
Honestly, I thought the song took really long to start. And even like the voice, it was just like hella mellow, like kind of no energy. And the lyrics of it, again, also like no, not really any energy, just pretty mellow. Just kind of felt dead. There's like nothing really special about it. Just not a fan.
Yeah, kind of boring, no energy. Lyrics was average. Production was kind of average too. So was the direction, concept. Not a fan.
Lack of energy. Just overall, like you guys gotta understand, whatever you put into it is what you get out. So if you want us to really feel it, you gotta go into the studio with that mindset. So I feel like it could be a good song, but with a little bit more energy, maybe get some head nods or something, but it's just not it.
All right, guys. So if you haven't already, please be sure to check in at the pinned comment. And if you don't want to wait in line, you got to skip the line. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, credit, debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat. We're going to have our first guest, Visa, up with us in just a minute here. If you guys want your feedback from him, be sure to grab your spot in line. And you can get your stuff played immediately if you skip. If you don't see your name up on the screen, guys, that means you have not checked in just yet. And every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. So we are 3 more likes from one more skip. The restrooms that way, in the corner. We are 3 more likes from our next free skip. And paid skips are wide open right now, guys. So if you want to get your stuff played immediately, Cash App, Apple, credit, debit, PayPal, your stuff will get played next. Every 5 likes, we'll give out a free skip. Don't forget to like it if you're just joining us. And let's double check for comments. Of course, feel free to let me know if you guys have any questions. We love your feedback in the comments. And drop a comment with your city. Where are you guys located? Anyone here in Vegas with us? All right, next one up is Lil T. John Lennon is the track. Guys, give me your honest feedback, your constructive criticism.
Hey, we gotta go on a trip. Getting new money, getting new honey. Ballin' every day, I feel like I'm down John Lennon. Nothing on a millimeter on my side if you try me. Tryna make this little money so I can buy a Bugatti. Getting new money, getting new honey. Ballin' every day, I feel like I'm down John Lennon. Nothing on a millimeter on my side if you try me. Tryna make this little money so I can buy a Bugatti. Yeah. Yeah, when I hop up got that whip, let me do a magic trip. Pop my perk left on my bitch, off that Henny lean I sip. Trust me, if they try me, then they body just gon' catch this clip. And you know that I won't trip, Draco hanging from my hip. I'ma change the flow of this song just cause I can. I don't need bitch ass pussy, tell me who I am. Heard you talking shit, but as far as I can see, you just a fan. Getting new money, getting new honeys. Ballin' every day, I feel like I'm damn John Lennon. Got the 9mm on my side if you try me. Tryna get this new money so I can buy a Bugatti. Getting new money, getting new honeys. Ballin' every day, I feel like I'm damn John Lennon. Got the 9mm on my side if you try me. Tryna get this new money so I can buy a Bugatti. Vroom, vroom, it's my doom. Telling me to come back in my head very soon. You know that they just wanna make me a clone. Killing my heart so I can't be alone. Darkness of the bottle with my demons. Got me in the dark, now I can't even see shit. Pauses any bars, now I really feel seasick. You cross my mind like a motherfucking comet. Yeah.
Alright guys, leave your honest feedback for Lil T. Help him out. We are all here to get some constructive criticism and help each other out. And we just hit 35 likes, so we're going to give out another free Skip the Line in just a second. Guys, the stream is starting to pick up. We're getting hot here. If you want to get your stuff played now while there's a bunch of people in, you can make some new fans. We do have Skip the Lines wide open. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. We got Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available. Nancy, please be constructive with your criticism. Why do you feel like it's trash? What can be better? So I'm going to quickly step away and let the A&Rs go through their lists. Go for it, Scott.
So I feel like he has underground potential, which I think people may hear that and look kind of like left about that, but a lot of main artists like Playboy Cardi, etc., started off underground and made the lean down the mainstream eventually. I feel like the type of music he's making, it kind of sounds like it's supposed to be kind of off and on at the same. It's not supposed to be sound perfect or polished. I think he will need a very different image to get the kind of engagement he wants. I think his style will play a big part and his message in his music. But he has definitely potential for a nice underground fan base that kind of like that type of sound, you know? That's how I feel.
I'm gonna be honest, I think it's kind of forgettable. Like, I kind of already forgot the song. Maybe try doing something more unique. Like, he does have underground potential, but I don't know, it's just, like, I can kind of see that how it can have underground potential, like you said, but it's just.
Like, got that little thing to it.
Yeah, that little thing to it, but I just don't like the rhythm, the beat, or anything really about it. But
I thought the beat was nice, but the lyrics and the singer, I don't know, it didn't really flow nicely with the beat in the back for me.
That's why I say
I enjoyed the beat.
I enjoyed the beat, but with the auto-tune, I'm gonna say it once again: go into the studio trying to be yourself, because it's just. Yeah, it's just like it's so much of it out here. So when you do the auto-tune, you want to make sure it's like epic, special, or something, because it's like if I go listen to what's gonna make me not listen to Lil Yachty or you?
They don't sound the same, right?
Yeah, it just sounds the same. So it's like you gotta, try to find your own lane in the auto-tune, which is possible.
I think a good demographic for him would definitely be SoundCloud way, for sure. He should definitely push into the plug sound, the plug genre. That would be good for him.
Turn the beat up.
They would enjoy that type of sound.
Cool. Is that it from you guys?
Yeah, I don't think John Lennon will approve this one. Yeah, I mean, naming it John Lennon, like I was thinking maybe you could have used like a cool Beatles sample or something.
Yeah,
like
some guitar.
That's what I was
yeah,
saying.
like really like something unique and cool. But
Yeah.
it didn't sound like it had anything to do with John Lennon or anything. So
Yeah.
I think the song could have just used, a better direction and let John rest.
Well said, Noah.
I was expecting the sample as a beat.
Yeah, something. All right, guys, so we're going to bring on our very first guest, Visa. Come grab the seat. Pull over next to me, man. So for you guys who don't know, oh, look at that. Let's make sure we get you on camera here. Keep sliding in, and back up. Back up. You're all the way down here.
Yeah,
we are tiny. There you go. That's perfect. That works. So Viz, if you don't mind, I feel like I've been calling you Viz forever at this point. Vizza, introduce yourself now.
So my name is Vizza. I've low-key been kind of trying to show Joe kind of my music for about a couple years now. So he seen my music progress in many ways. I shown him raw drafts, like just pure, I never shown him a professional studio recorded song, never, ever, ever. So all he really knows is just to draft me. I spend a lot of my time really trying to perfect my lyrics and what my song really is. And just trying to put a name in Vegas, you know, because this is Vegas, this is Viz's Vegas, this is my vision. 2023, just keep an eye on me. And that's really it, honestly.
Well said, dude. Very well said. And yeah, you know, I've definitely seen a progression, and that's definitely a big part due to this stream, right? So you've been able to submit your music every few months when you get something new going. And yeah, I remember first talking to you on the phone in like 2018 when this all started, when you were sounding like some of these guys. And now you're here with us.
Everybody was saying my shit was trash at one point, but I fed off it, I grew, and I just made it into something better. And now, like, I know I'm different, I know I'm unique, and y'all gonna see that soon. Like,
right? Just take some time and experience, right? Like, people should never, ever give up, guys. Sometimes you just need to learn. Sometimes you just need to gain some experience. So let's keep it moving here, Viz. We'll listen to the next one, and you'll be able to give some feedback on it. Now, if you guys want to skip the line and get Viz to give you some honest feedback immediately, skips are available right now. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. And, oh, we just got a bunch of them in. We got Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available for you guys. And let me pull up that. Actually, they're over here. If you're just joining us, don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. And we got Zay. It looks like Zay TW. We got your skip the line, Zay. Please be sure to check in if you have not already. And every 5 likes, we give out a free skip, so it could be one of you guys next. There goes Zay. Zay, we appreciate the honest feedback. We appreciate the support. Everybody else gives Zay some honest feedback on the track. Since Zay paid for a skip the line, he gets to give out a free skip the line. So help out Zay on his track Homeless. And Viz, we're going to hear from you and your response to it in just a second. Man, thank you so much for being here.
Okay, thank you.
All cause I said I feel empty while these texts empty how she don't even know, all cause I said I feel empty while these exes tempt these hoes, while these exes tempt these hoes, like she don't even know why this love lasts for infinity. Please learn to keep them closing. If you leave then you are kidding me. Leave me here bitch, you ain't feeling me. Used to be the shit, not anymore, sometimes alone. And every time she gone it feel like shorty never home. Feels like shorty never home. Baby won't take so reply, never her name up in my phone. Spending all my free time wondering just what the fuck you want. Baby, I don't even know. Saying here about this shit with shorty, I don't really know. She gon' give an explanation, kiss me by and hit the road. Kiss me by and then she go. When we talk she switch it up, cause she know I don't speak a code. And I don't need a tone, piss me off, I need a tow truck. Swerving in the right lane, flicking straight from Craigslist, bitches straight from MySpace. They gon' hit me up and now so smoking back in my place. Pulling through the driveway, a pocket in the fireplace. I'm just trying to keep it lit, I lose my life to have the fire set. Can't get no one to smoking with me, guessing that it's my chase. I'm still turning up, I had my feelings to the alcohol. Sit back, embrace her comfort, she said it'll be okay. Say not to give a fuck what happens, you'll still end up being Zay. Everything's okay, shorty, everything's okay. When I'm not there to say the day, think about how everything's your way. If the world be better off and leave you with nothing to say and not a thing to break, doing good for you, I'll say. Doing just fine without Zay. And all these niggas in the way.
All right, guys, give me some honest feedback on Zay Homeless. He's going to give out a free skip the line based on your comments. So help him out, and it could be you that gets played next. And if you don't see your name up on the screen, please be sure to check in, grab your spot in line. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. Vizza, what do you got for me on Zay?
I love the melody, man. Honestly, the beat could be different. It really didn't sound like it fit in really well. And honestly, the lyrics too, the topic is homeless, and I really didn't hear any like lyrics kind of relating to that topic. So kind of stay on topic if you're really gonna have that. As again, just I like the melody, honestly. It's really like catchy. It's just the beat, and the production just needs a lot of more work. But I get the vision. I see the vision. And it's actually really good to what it is, but could need more work. What do you guys think?
Okay, I think it's the auto-tune.
Yeah, it's the auto-tune.
Auto-tune, I feel like it'd be a lot better without auto-tune. Like, even if you can't sing, I think it'd be better, so at least it's not using auto-tune.
I just don't think he took enough risk with auto-tune. That's what it's there for, you know what I mean? You gotta push it out and, you know, make that distortion happen somehow, some way, and I don't think he did that with auto-tune, because it could have made it sound a little better, you know what I mean? In my opinion, we see it happen with a lot of other songs. They raise their voice a little bit, or, you know, they do something and it hits. But like I said, with auto-tune, man, you gotta just you don't want to be the reason they say that T-Pain killed all hip hop. You don't want to be that reason.
So Zay, like I think the big issue for me here is that it just feels very run on. I think there's some catchiness to your melody and your overall vocal performance, but it just feels like it never stops, and it doesn't feel like there are sections. There's no distinct verse, chorus, pre-chorus, bridge, just anything going on. It's just a big mumbo jumbo of like a lot of repetitive flows and stuff. So just kind of putting a little more depth in the track, a little more structure is definitely something I would look for. But I think the pluses were definitely, you know, your voice sounds great, and there's definitely some catchiness to your melody. I would definitely want to hear more from you. Let's just find that right song. You know, there's definitely some potential in there. One of the stronger submissions of the day, but not fully there. And keep in mind, guys, that we're trying to find, you know, those songs that we truly believe in. We can't just grab up any artist and develop them, because our artists keep 100% of their masters and royalties. So we want to be sure when we're putting some funding in somewhere, it's going to go into the real, right, helpful place. So that's why we go song by song.
Be yourself and trust your vision. That's all.
Was that your
be yourself and trust your vision?
Your presidential slogan over here? From this, be yourself and trust your vision. 2023.
I think he should have added a feature.
Huh. I'll have something to switch it up.
Yeah, rapper, and then he should have just left it.
I see. All right, guys. So we're sitting here with Vizza, one of our one of our local Las Vegas artists here. Thank you so much for being here with us, dude.
Thank you for inviting me, man.
Of course. And if you guys want to get your stuff reviewed by Vizza or the rest of the crew right now, we do have skip the lines wide open. The paid skips are 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. We have Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. And drop a comment. Where are you guys located? What city are you guys from? Anyone here in Vegas with us? Big shout out to Demise of Demos, another 31 Records artist. Thank you for joining us.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, he just started joining again recently.
That's crazy.
And just double checking your comments and feedback, and we're going to keep it moving here. Oh, you guys are so helpful. Hey, Zay, who gets that free skip the line? Let me know in the comments, Zay, who gets that free skip the line since you paid. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. All the info is in the comments, in the description. And let's keep it moving. Skip the lines are wide open, guys. So up next is Ziggy Hams.
Yay!
Ziggy, we love your name, dude. We loved it last time. I still love it now. Doesn't get old yet.
This right here is a story. A hot boy meet girl. I'm high as fuck. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'll be lying if I say that I ain't coming back. I'm running laps, and I thought it was a phase, but I just relapsed, rehab. Cause that pussy is so good to me. I just wanna hear it sing, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Now watch how I slide up in them DMs. You worry about them other niggas, them niggas be reaching, them niggas be sleeping. Go on, let them sleep on me, cause these beats ain't the only thing I R.I.P. I've been hungry for the pussy, time to eat 18. But you gotta keep it G, you gotta keep it low key. You can't have my business roaming around out in the streets, cause my girl, she be tripping on me. You understand how I be, don't worry, she know the rules that I speak of. Laid it down proper like Sabu was on the feature. Hit it from the back and then I turn into a screamer. Fucked her like a rock, I turn this bitch into a diva. My lady, she be tripping cause I'm just a pussy pleaser. Pussy so good, fuck it, I might have to keep her. I might have to keep her, that pussy's my drug, it's time to re-up. I'll be lying if I say that I ain't coming back. I'm running laps, and I thought it was a phase, but I just relapsed, rehab. Cause that pussy is so good to me, I just wanna hear it sing, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Now I'm back like I left something. Yeah, I'm back, baby, you ain't got stress nothing. I'm the Mac, now watch me go finesse something. Give me that cash Sunday morning.
All right, guys, we want your honest feedback on Ziggy Hams there, and I'll kick it off immediately. Ziggy, I get a lot of submissions like this. I'm gonna call them horny rapper submissions, and I always question who is the target demo, because there is no lady who is like, oh, this is my shit.
To make my pussy sing.
No lady is like, I can't wait to hear this song. And no dude is singing along pussy with you. So what are we doing here? Why are we writing a Dear Diary track about pussy? So dude, it's as relatable as it is, it's not, you know? Overall, it was not impactful when you came in. The beat is not there. I'm not sure what's going on with the low end at all on this beat, but it's really distant and really poorly mixed. Yeah, lyrically, like you spelling out EAT like that, not like how is that creative? You know, dude. Yeah, dude. I think we can go back to the drawing board on your concepts, on your lyrics. No issues with like your execution, no rookie mistakes. You know what you're doing on a track. I think you just kind of gotta find your way from there. Viz, what you got for the Pussy Man?
So Pussy Man, I mean the hook is very off tune. I say that, like, you know, it really wasn't right with the beat. The rapping part was okay. That's all I gotta say. But then the lyrics, man, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I can't say nothing. I really can't. That's all I gotta say.
Honestly, you know, I think he was going for like the new California wave with the lazy. I don't know what they got going on. It's definitely only one lane for that type of music. So if that's what he was going for, he's in it. But
see, you don't even know.
I don't even think he's in the lane for real. I mean, tried it.
It sounds like, I mean, it sounded parts, but it's, you know, it's definitely used word. But if that's the lane he's going for, then he's almost there.
I feel like he's going way too much. The little la-di-da thing gotta go. I feel like auto-tune definitely out of key. I feel like the auto-tune was out of key. Doing way too much. And I don't think anybody's gonna push replay on that, to be honest. Yeah.
You guys got anything over there?
The MQ was nice.
There we go. All right, man. So feel free to submit another. Hopefully, just in a completely different alley and lane and direction.
Make it count, guys.
Yeah, for real, make it count. If you guys are just joining us, don't forget to check in at the pinned comment. If you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in just yet. And don't forget to like this video. We're about to give out another free skip the line, I believe. Let's double check that. Boom. Oh, 2 free skips. We just hit 40. You guys are amazing. Stream is doing pretty well right now. So we are up to 13. So Viz, pick a number between 13 and 51.
21.
21. Guys, 31 is always the answer. All right, so it looks like RNS Stacks got moved up, and we did get a free skip the line. I'm sorry, we did get a paid skip the line in. Let me go ahead and move that person on up. Big True is the artist name. Thank you so much for your support, Big True. You're right here. So for your support, you're going from number 49 to getting played next. Now, if you guys don't want to wait in line, skip the lines are available: 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. And since Big True paid to skip, he's going to give out a free skip the line. So give me your honest feedback in the comments, and you can get a free skip the line from Big True.
Big True got some followers.
I need a moment on my own, I feel I'm suffocating. But that moment on my own is what initiated my depression. I've been lonely, but I asked for it. It's the people I can't trust, but I learn it's honest. I need a moment on my own, I feel I'm suffocating. But that moment on my own is what initiated my depression. I've been lonely, but I asked for it. It's the people I can't trust, but I learn it's honest. They'll pull you down for what come up, I'm just speaking facts. Been through situations, really made me watch my back. I'm seeing blessings in my losses, I thank God for that. But the devil always trying, gotta watch for traps. He said the bait, hook, and sinker, trying to reel me in. You fooled me once, but you won't get me again. See, if death really is a true dangerous sin, you better go and enjoy this life while you can. So I keep on making music cause the dream of cheese. But my music's therapeutic, it's what's setting me free. On a sheet of loose leaf, I put it all on the line. It's in my lyrics that my soul is defined. I'm taking chances, I'm a roll of the dice. That is just the way I'm living my life. Remember I was down with nobody by my side, and when times got tough, they were high. I need a moment on my own, I feel I'm suffocating. But that moment on my own is what initiated my depression. I've been lonely, but I asked for it. It's the people I can't trust, but I learn it's honest. I need a moment on my own, I feel I'm suffocating. But that moment on my own is what initiated my depression. I've been lonely, but I asked for it. It's the people I can't trust, but I learn it's honest. I need a moment on my own so I can get back in the zone. I've been slipping in, I don't wanna lose myself. Double shot of that Patron, I start to spot.
All right, guys, give me your honest feedback on Big True. If you're just joining us and you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in at the pinned comment. It's also in the description. We also got the Streamlabs bot dropping it. Don't forget to like this video. So Big True, a few things to point out here. For one, I'm looking for those big pop hits, right? I'm looking for the songs that you're going to be performing for the next decade of your career. I'm not necessarily looking for those deep cuts. I want the big singles. And I think this has potential to be a solid track, but I don't think it's that big single that I'm looking for. You're doing a lot of good things. You're keeping things fresh and interesting, I would say. But your beat's not giving enough for you. Like, we get a lot of submissions with beats like this where it's just kind of open piano chords and drums. And for me, that shit is reserved for, like, Mariah Carey and Ariana Grande and, like, the best of vocal performers who don't need anything else. But in terms of this track, it feels like, cool, we had a solid beat to start. We found something with the vocals. Now let's dress up the track a little bit more. Let's add more layers to just give it a little more flavor, because your vocals aren't really driving it, and then you're starting to get a little repetitive. Viz, what you got for him?
Honestly, it sounds like major 9, so it's kind of pretty cool. My brother would definitely listen to it personally. the beat is really not energetic, so it's not there. The production kind of gets some help. But I really like the vibe of it. The lyrics are pretty on point. But it's not what it is. But I see the potential, honestly. And that's all I got.
Yeah, I definitely think there's potential there in the artist, but definitely just finding the right song.
Yeah.
What you guys think?
I feel the song had potential. I feel like the mix was pretty good. The production was decent. Definitely could add work, like touch-ups, more maybe cinematic vibes to it.
Yeah.
I feel like the hook was pretty cool, pretty good. I think it could have maybe used more harmonies, maybe to give it a single punch of power if it was gonna be pushed a single. The concept was pretty cool. I would say I would want to hear you more. I would want to see what you sound like on a different track, because I see the vision. I see the vision. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I agree. I see the potential in the artist, not in the song as much. I like the beat. Yeah, and I just think that you seen where it was going once. It was just that blank intro. It was just so blank, and then it just kept going down from there. So keep going,
You know, I gotta say, he definitely has potential. The song I thought was good, but I would want to hear more from him and like something different, and definitely hear him like in his other songs. But I do think it wasn't bad.
Also, I want to add into work on the flow on your introduction to your verse, because you kind of stumbled in the intro. Yeah, work on that.
Trinity, Noah.
I think the direction on this track of where it was going was just a little fuzzy to me. It sounded like it was just staying really just in the same area the whole time. I think it could have used a really good bridge. For bridges, it's really easy to do something different. It's just modulate for a bridge. I think if you could have modulated for a bridge and brought in a whole new aspect to the song, it really would have helped the song a lot.
So for you guys who don't know what modulation is, it's basically when you take everything in the structure that it is, like a chord progression, and you just move it up a step or two into the next key. Really, really easy stuff for producers, and a very, very common technique for bridges, especially modulating into like into the common keys. All right, guys. So go ahead and check in if you haven't already. Grab your spot in line. Big True, I definitely want to hear more from you. You know, there's definitely potential here. Let's just find that right song. You got really good feedback in the polls. That was a little surprising. That was really strong feedback. Did you just invite all your fans here, Big True?
Good job.
All right. Okay, so guys, we're not wrapping up just yet, but we are going to start hitting that tail end of the stream here. So if you want to be sure your stuff is getting played today, the best thing you can do is skip the line. We got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat.
I totally have something for the guy that just went. Yeah, I think that song would have really benefited from a female vocalist on the hook and like just breaking up your vibe. I feel like it would have, like, it reminded me, the vibe of it reminded me of, what is the song? It's been a long day.
Oh, yeah.
About you, my friend.
Like, if you would have had a really strong singer for the hook and then you could have done your thing, I feel like it would have been the...
This is Masterclass. Everything you've ever
And you guys all got a little free
wanted to
treat
do.
of Panic
Top by the
singing
best
there.
to ever do it. Binge an entire.
Yeah.
Usually we have to pay for that. All right. So next one up, we got RNS Stacks, Red Key. He won a free skip line. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip. If you want to get your stuff played right now, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat.
Yeah, big stacks. Hey man, I ain't gonna count it like the 13th time I had to do this. Didn't open a bank, but I'm steady busting down a check. I bought so hard, I got a coach like I'm Bill Belichick. AP look nice, but time keep rolling, so the rolling Knicks. Remember demon scheming, trying to make it, now I'm living angel blessed. I pulled up in the Yoda, got a bag and
slid up in the licks. I'm here to stay, but I be switching rolling just to ease my stress. Really skip school with my niggas, you can put me to the test. Been stacking up more bands for all them times when I was having lists. Been stacking up my paper just so I could live a little bit better. I'm stepping for my niggas, I don't care what kind of weather. You know I'm smiling cause I'm steady chasing cheddar, I ain't no rat though. I stay smoking on that pack though. Vroom, vroom, hear me coming in a Hellcat though, that's red key. Told these niggas they can't see me sitting in the nosebleeds. Won't get the best of me, cause I've been ballin' like I'm Kobe. Walk in the bank, they pay me like they owe me. They open the bank, but I'm steady busting down a check. I bought so hard, I got a coach like I'm the Belichick. For the AP looking nice, but time keep rolling, so the rolling never demon scheming, tryna make it now, nigga living angel bliss. I pulled up in the Yoda, got a bag and slid up in the licks. I'm here to stay, but I be switching rolling just to ease my stress. Really skip school with my niggas, you can put me to the test. Been stacking up more bands for all them times when I was having lists, yeah. Yeah, yeah, big stack shit.
Hey man, I ain't gonna count it like the 13th time I had to do this.
Didn't open a bank, but I'm steady busting down a check. I bought so hard, I got a coach like I'm the Belichick. AP look nice, but time keep rolling, so the rolling Knicks. Remember demon scheming, tryna make it now. I'm living angel blessed. I pulled up in the Yoda, got a bag and slid up in the licks. I'm here to stay, but I be switching rolling just to ease my stress. Really skip school with my niggas, you can put me to the test. Been stacking up more bands for all them times when I was having lists. Been stacking up my paper just so I could live a little bit better. I'm stepping for my niggas, I don't care what kind of weather. You know I'm smiling cause I'm steady chasing cheddar, I ain't no rat though. I stay smoking on that pack though. Vroom, vroom, hear me.
All right, guys, we lost a few A&Rs. Their shift wrapped up. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and check in at the pinned comments. It's also in the description. And every 5 likes, we give out a free skip the line. We are going to start wrapping up the stream soon, so if you want to be sure that your stuff is getting played today, for sure, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube SuperChat. Viz, go ahead and break out this track for RNS Stacks.
It was pretty bland. It was not really a good melody to put over the beat, I'd say. I wouldn't really listen to it. The lyrics aren't there either. And also the mixing. That's also a big thing. But I see where you're going with it. I see basically the vision of what you were trying to do with the song. But I'd say the execution really wasn't official.
Yeah, I feel like it was just a little bland on the track. Like, we got some guitar parts that are just kind of buried in the mix, and the drums are basically just a hi-hat. That's the loudest thing, and it's nonstop there. So I don't think you're really giving yourself a good foundation to build off of. What you got, Noah?
For me, it was really just the mix. The mix on your vocals was very dry, it sounded to me. It didn't sound attached to the mix. It sounded, to the beat, it sounded very detached. It sounded like your vocal was here and the beat was here instead of, just combining together to make one big sound. So yeah, I think it could definitely use work on its mixing and yeah, just more different flows and just trying to just keep it fresh throughout the track and try not to get the listener to get lost or uninterested.
Nikki, you got anything?
Submit another track, we'd love to hear it.
All right, guys. So we are dwindling down. We got a couple more skips that just came in. But if you want to be sure your stuff is getting played today for sure, while we are here in the studio with the crew, best thing you can do is skip the line right now. We got 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, YouTube Super Chat. All the info's in the description. We got another one from Big True. That's exciting stuff, man. We told you to submit some more. Thank you so much. And we were up to here. And then we had another one from Jonathan. Jonathan, thank you so much as well for your support. All right, Jonathan, you submitted quite a few, dude. So let me know which one we are moving up. Just which song is the one that we're going to be doing, Jonathan. In the meantime, Big True taking his second shot to make it into the label. Let's see what you got, Big True. Guys, we want your honest feedback, your constructive criticism. Big True is going to give out a free skip a line based on what you have to say. Don't forget to like this video. Every 5 likes, we give out a free skip a line.
Sinners and liars and burn, 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 burn. Pain and denial, tribulations and trials from what I ever learned. I just burn, 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 burn. The bridge is on fire, the case is adjourned. I just burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Pain in the fire with sinners and liars and burn, 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 burn. Pain and denial, tribulations and trials from what I ever learned. I just burn, 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 burn. The bridge is on fire, the case is adjourned. I just burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Taking me back where I wanted to go, and I know that I didn't float nobody's boat, but I had to go get it all up on my own, yeah. Had to always follow rules. The step that I'm taking, I follow the truth. There is no taking from me, I cannot lose. You don't understand when I'm about to put through. You can tell me what you want, but no, I do not give a fuck. No, I am just being upfront. You always get what you want, then you tell me to shut up. I know I'm different in style. This music I'm rocking is wild. I get it, I'm heard from some miles. Up on that stage, be some fire. Out in that crowd, be some liars. Standing in fire with sinners around me now. Ain't nobody gonna come try to stop me now. Lying in hell with nothing to tell. The ring of the bell, the ring of the bell. The devil is real, devil is real. Stand in the fire with sinners and liars and burn, 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 burn. Tribulations and trials from what I ever learned. I just burn, 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 burn. The bridge is on fire, the case is adjourned. I just burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Staying in the fire with sinners and liars and burn, 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 burn. Been in denial, tribulations and trials from what I ever learned.
All right, there's definitely plenty I can give in on this one. Guys, we are going to start wrapping up the stream soon. If you want to be sure your stuff is getting played right now, we got skip the lines available, 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube Super Chat. So, Big True, and I'm assuming Big True's the dad. ATM Young Kid would be the kid, right? Father-son duo. I think this is really cool, actually. Yeah, I think it's totally cool that you guys are doing music together. Makes me want to go home and write music with my kids. Exactly. While I do think there's a lot of good parts in here, the execution is not fully there on so many areas. The beat, really nothing strong, nothing stand out whatsoever. On the vocals with the chorus, the burn, 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 I think it was just kind of too run on in the beginning. It didn't have to loop back around. We could have gotten right into that verse. Once that verse kicked in, we had this crazy hissing sound coming in on the vocals. Yeah, like it sounds like there was really high gain in on the vocals, and you guys did not know how to properly use noise gates or limiters or even compression or just anything to get rid of that sound. Even at the end, just EQing it out. But it was constant throughout the whole verse, and that's just a straight rookie mistake, right? That's either you not having the ear to understand what's happening, or the engineer not having the ear to put it together for you properly. And if it's you doing it yourself, that makes a whole lot more sense. But if you do not have a professional sound quality, guys, it's gonna be very hard to do anything. Now, aside from the sound, visuals, this visual, like why are we all like Big True is all the way to the left and it's not centered nice, like you could just present it a whole lot better. What do you think about this one?
Like Joe said, the production of the song really wasn't executed right. The mixing, I mix myself, so I kind of do have problems like that as well. But as again, it's a rookie mistake. Sometimes you learn from it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you really do need a professional recording, which yes, you do. But overall, I kind of do like the song in certain areas, but again, it just sounds like every other song, so I really don't have like anything really to say at all.
What you guys got?
Yeah, I'm guessing the son was the person with the higher pitched voice. I really liked his verse. Yeah, his tone, his flows, everything that he did, he kept it fresh throughout the whole thing. It was really nicely done. I think where a lot of work could be done is in the hook with the father. Yeah, it just was too run on, way too repetitive. The burn, burn, burn wasn't a strong enough melody to be repeated so many times. Yeah, I think that hook just really brought the song down. I think if the hook was worked on more in the production and with more verses like how the son did, I think this could definitely be a very strong track.
I can barely pay attention to it because of that hissing sound. Like,
Yeah.
it's all that I heard in it. Like, if you can see me on screen, I had a pained face. Like, it was.
I reacted to it as well.
It was like I couldn't fix that.
Fix that hissing. So
Yeah.
guys, that's usually a high gain issue.
I can hear it with the father too a little bit, but it was just like
They probably turned it
so
up.
clear with that first person. Like it was not okay.
All right, guys. So if you don't see your name up on the screen, that means you have not checked in at the pinned comment. And every 5 likes on this video, we're going to give out a free skip the line. And we are going to start wrapping things up soon. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more free skips. And if you guys want to get your stuff played immediately, we have paid skips available. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available. Double checking for skips, and then we're going to keep it moving. And 1 more check for skips, and then we got the next one coming on up here. So again, guys, if you don't see your name up on the screen, go ahead and check in at the pinned comment. And we got Jonathan coming up next here. Where were you? There we go. So Jonathan, off the bat, man, I'm going to ask you, do you have anything in English that you can submit? Well, we do accept all genres. We have not spread it to all languages just yet. And I am still trying to keep it on the English targeting. So unless this is just deceiving me and it's actually in English, then let me know. But if not, let me know if you have an English song, please. Don't want you to waste your money on your skip there. And guys, we are going to start wrapping up the stream here. So let's do last call here. Last call. If you want to be sure that your stuff is getting played right now before we wrap up the stream, it is last call. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. Big True, definitely want to hear more from you guys. I love the father-son thing. I think that was so fucking cool. Yeah, Big True, who gets your free skip the line? Thank you for being on top of that, Mateo. Really need that free skip, huh? 1 more like, we'll give out another free skip, and we are doing last call here, guys. Last call, if you want to be sure you're getting played right now, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple, Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat. Jonathan, let me know if you have a track in English, please. And 1 more like, and we can give out the next free skip the line. All right, Jonathan says everything is in Spanish, but I won't regret it. All right, dude.
All right.
Give me your honest feedback on the track. Jonathan's going to give out a free skip the line.
No se me olvida que reinas tú, no se me olvida lo de la cruz. Es imposible olvidarte y que el sueño se me escape de poder vivir tu luz. Y una vida sin ti no quiero, imaginarme sin ti no puedo. Por más que yo te fallo, me acompaña de la mano y al mundo. Les digo que contigo me siento bien, yo les digo que contigo me siento bien, yeah. Y yo no quiero dejarte y que mi mundo se acabe. Y yo les digo que contigo me siento bien, en tu brazo yo descanso y me siento bien, yeah. Y yo no quiero dejarte y que mi mundo se acabe, yeah. Acuérdate de lo que dije, que sin ti no quiero nada. Son tantas las razones por las cuales yo te digo que por ti yo voy a roncar. Y lo que quieras te lo voy a dar, mi corazón te lo voy a entregar. Es tu esencia que enamora, no te lo voy a negar. Mi corazón yo voy a entregarte, pero tu gloria que jamás de mí se aparte. Nueva canción yo voy a cantarte y 1000 versos de dedicar. Les digo que contigo me siento bien, yo les digo que contigo me siento bien, yeah. Y yo no quiero dejarte y que mi mundo se acabe. Y yo les digo que contigo me siento bien, en tu brazo yo descanso y me siento bien, yeah. Y yo no quiero dejarte y que mi mundo se acabe, yeah.
All right, guys, give me your honest feedback. Looks, guys, you already got to it. Thank you so much for your support. So, Jonathan, right, we're cutting lyrics out of the mix, right? So now it's up to everything else to really carry this through, and like not really strong on melody. Your tone of voice isn't really strong. The beat is, you know, we've heard this beat a gajillion times at this point. I was even getting thrown off by like the weird, like super panned out door knocks that you had going on. Like it wasn't feeling cohesive. But yeah, for me, especially not being in the language, like it just feels very bland. There's nothing that's standing out to me, and maybe it is the lyrics that's making that difference, but it's not happening for me. What you got, Viz?
I mean, I hear songs like this kind of mostly every day of my life, so it's kind of pretty bland. I'd say have a little bit more energy, add more emphasis. Your lyrics are okay in certain aspects, in certain areas. And honestly, the beat does need a little bit more work, or just use a whole nother beat, because that beat wasn't it at all.
As somebody who does not really listen to Spanish music, I feel like I've heard that song before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
basically what it is.
Yeah, it just sounds like just a very generic Spanish song, especially with the do 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 do
exactly.
do do do, like that was used in
Literally
everything.
Almost every song
That's
ever.
the basic
Yeah.
thing.
But yeah, I mean, your voice and everything sounded good. It sounds like you know what you're doing on your end. It just sounds like you could just work on your songwriting and just try to be more diverse and just try to make it something new and something fresh.
All right, guys, so we are doing last call here. If you want to get your stuff played right now, it's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Cash App, Apple Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available for you guys. Last call, guys. Last call. We are going to be wrapping up the stream any minute now. So if you want to get your stuff played right now before we wrap it up, we got Skip the Lines available. If not, we will be live again very soon. Don't forget to subscribe. We're about to hit 7,000 subscribers, guys. Very, very close. It's exciting stuff. We doubled our subscribers last year. It was really exciting for me to see. So guys, we are doing last call here, last call. As we wrap up the stream. It's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. We got Cash App, Apple Credit, Debit, PayPal, and YouTube SuperChat all available. Dropping all this stuff, all the info in the comments, in the description as well, guys. Thank you all so much for joining us. Let's check for one last, skip the line here. Last call, guys, last call. Let's keep it moving. Last call here, last call. 1 for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20. Refreshing here for you guys. All right. Looks like we're going to be wrapping things up. Thank you all so much for your time and joining us. Thank all the new A&Rs who joined us. We'll be in touch very, very soon, guys. Look out for your emails and texts for us. We'll be live again, and we'll see you then.